the Schwartzy and Pagana Amazing Motion Picture Review Show!
Now I'm Schwartzy.
And I'm Pagana.
And I'm Cody Johns.
And all three of us are here to review Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
And just like that picture, this review has way too many unwanted personalities in it.
Wait, you mean me? Guys, I'm just here to make sure you don't say anything inappropriate or offensive or all
Get this! He thinks he's Joseph Breen! Look it up!
And relevant. Guys, nobody knows who Joseph Breen even is.
Duh, that's why we said look it up.
I'll fix this. Look it up on Wikipedia.
Yeah, that's the Webinet. Totally relevant.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go take my seat over here and I'll just leave you two alone.
Wait, we don't want you to leave us alone.
You don't?
Yeah, we want you to give us a loan.
We'll pay you back after next paycheck.
We ain't got no job. We ain't getting no paycheck.
Well, then we'll never have to pay him back.
Brilliant.
Guys, the review?
All right, then. Cut the clip.
First things first, we gotta give you a spoiler alert.
Yeah, because this movie's been spoiled. Spoiled rotten.
Yeah, you said it, Schwartzy.
Yeah, I know. I was here when I said it.
The first sign should have been the release date. Instead of being a summer blockbuster you'd expect, this movie's being dumped at the end of March, where it faces no competition.
And we all know that March is when the studios dump their Gerard Butler pictures. That's the kind of junk we're dealing with this month.
Bugs the hell out of me.
This movie marks the return of Ben Affleck as Batman for the first time. And although there was a massive outcry when he was cast as the Dark Knight, he fills out that Batsuit pretty well.
Oh, so you liked him as Batman?
No, I'm saying he fills out that Batsuit pretty well. What a hunk!
Is that right?
Well, if hunks are what you're looking for, this movie's got plenty of them. In fact, I think I was actually overloaded with too much testosterone and manly muscles.
Oh yeah, with Jason Momoa's appearance as Aquaman.
I was thinking more about that gal who plays Wonder Woman. But at least it's balanced out with a delicate and stunningly pretty face.
Oh, you feel that way about her?
No, I was talking about Henry Cavill. And this movie picks up a few years after the events of the underwhelming Man of Steel, where Superman is now both vilified and deified and just can't win no matter what he does.
Or how good looking he is.
And Batman, who's supposed to be smart and the world's greatest detective, just falls victim to media's anti-Superman press and jumps to the conclusion that Superman's a bad guy and needs to be put down.
No matter how good looking he is.
Okay, we got it.
Hey, can't help it. Those two make a good looking pair.
Speaking of good-looking pair, then this Wonder Woman shows up and she convolutes the whole mess. My feminist friends, though, tell me she is tough and fearsome and does a much better job than I ever would have guessed.
That's true. After all, Linda Carter left some big shoes to fill.
She certainly did. She had feet to rival Greta Garbo's.
Guys, keep it relevant.
But despite what you feel about her role in this picture, it was unnecessary. There's just way too many characters and storylines in here.
It's true, which is also why it's an exhausting 2.5 hours. Warner Brothers or Zack Snyder or Christopher Nolan, or all of them thought it was a better idea to set up a series of movies instead of concentrating on making just one good one.
They're clearly trying to be Marvel with their successful series of Avengers movies, but they're forgetting one key element to those fun movies.
You know what's that?
The fun. This movie is dark and grim and pessimistic, and although it mostly worked for the Dark Knight movies, Superman world should be a bit more idyllic.
And it also should not be computer generated. What helped make the Dark Knight movie so good was the seemingly lack of visual effects. And although you probably need those for things like making Superman look heterosexual, do we really need digital dust and smoke?
No.
Hey, that was rhetorical.
I know. That's why I answered it. Also, we don't need every character DC owns. Aquaman, Barry Allen, Martha Kent, Lex Luthor, Cyborg, Doomsday, Martha and Thomas Wayne, young Bruce Wayne, that Lane girl, that Alfred guy, and a bunch more I can't remember or care about.
Hey, don't forget that white guy.
What white guy? They're all white. This movie's whiter than the Oscars.
No, the white guy played by the black guy.
Wait, they cast a black guy to play a white guy? People have no idea how hard it is to be a white man in this business.
I'm talking about Perry White, Superman's boss.
Oh, right. Played by Samuel Jackson. I thought he played Nick Fury, not Perry White.
No, not Sam Jackson, the other black actor.
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
No, the other black actor.
Lawrence Fishburne?
Right, yeah! Larry Fishburne!
Yeah, that makes sense because he's the whitest black actor I can think of.
That's right. Larry Fishburne is a successor to my favorite Perry White, Jackie Cooper, who got his start as one of the Little Rascals.
Well, what do you want?
But what most people don't realize is that Fishburne also got his start as one of the Little Rascals.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
But the biggest misstep is the casting of the evil, paranoid, megalomaniacal billionaire Lex Luthor, played by Mark Zuckerberg, who once achieved success playing the evil, paranoid, megalomaniacal billionaire Jesse Eisenberg.
I don't think that's right.
No, it's not right. That's what I'm saying. It was cast all wrong. Zuckerberg played it more like the Joker, and everyone knows the Joker has already been played to absolute perfection already.
Oh yeah, Heath Ledger.
No, I'm talking about Cesar Romero.
Have pity!
Terrifying.
I gotta agree. Although we've never actually had the perfect Luthor performance, despite some great actors like Gene Hackman or Kevin Spacey, they've all been too goofy and over the top. Lex should be classy, controlled, terrifying. Someone with a real screen presence. Why, just imagine someone like Idris Elba.
No!
Schwartzy, take it easy. There is no way Idris Elba could be Lex Luthor.
Why not?
Well, you know why, Schwartzy, because he's
He's what?
British.
You have no idea who the hell I am, come from.
Oh yeah, I guess he is. I never noticed. Well, I guess that rules him out for playing Superman too.
Oh, I would certainly say so. That would be like casting an American as James Bond. Superman is as American as they could get, and they would never get away with casting a Brit with all these great American actors we have.
You know, what about Batman?
A British Batman? Now you get less believable than his whole Batman vs. Superman premise to begin with.
World is not ready for that one yet.
I guess I just long for the day where there's equality in the movie business between whites and the British whites.
Keep longing. Not in our lifetime. This picture is non-stop.
And by that we mean that it felt like it went on forever.
But it did have some good action and sequences in it. At one point in a scene between Batman and Superman, I even teared up. But in all honesty, I'm not sure if it was the picture or because I was eating a raw onion.
And I teared up too, but that's because he breathed on me.
And I was a little disappointed they tried the old Superman is dead bit on us, even though we know Superman isn't dead. Just as Korea if this movie bombs.
What have you done?
So to wrap this up, here's the skinny. There's a lot going on in this picture. Most of it you won't even care about. It's dark and moody, and you've seen almost all this junk before. But if you like the Man of Steel, well then two things. One, you're gonna love this picture, and two, you're a moron.
But the novelty of Batman and Superman going head-to-head just might be worth the price of admission, although I certainly would have rather have any number of other Superman-related pairings adapted from the original comics.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Oh, like Superman meets Thundercats, or the Nestle Quick Bunny, or Muhammad Ali, Don Rickles, where he meets Jerry Lewis, or my all-time personal favorite, Orson Welles.
You know they never did pay me for that.
Hey, beat it, Ghosty!
Yeah, we already got one too many uninvited guests. Speaking of, hey boss, what'd you think? How did we do? And before you answer, please know that we did our absolute best.
This was your absolute best?
Oh yeah, doesn't get any better than this.
That's what I was afraid of.
The Schwartzy and Pagana Amazing Motion Picture Review Show!